Louisiana's home team. This is Fox 8 News at 8 a.m.
Well, it's been really hot out and it starts to feel uncomfortable, especially when you try and go outside. You know, I have this problem at home. I've got all these plants that I like to keep up, and unfortunately right now I'm making my husband do it. I go, well, please go water, because we didn't have any rain in May. It was very dry. But you have an idea, I guess, for bringing those plants indoors or helping us out. What are we doing here?
Okay, so, you know, Memorial Day was Monday.
Right.
And that's people's official start of actually summer.
Yeah.
And it's getting really hot outside, as you would know.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk a little bit about how you can basically bring some of the outdoors in so you can stay outside and stay cool. And you being pregnant, you might want to stay indoors to be sure. You know, you kind of stay cool.
It's a little warm for me.
So all these plants are complements of Jefferson Feed.
Okay.
That's on Jefferson Highway.
Yeah, they're great out there.
They are really great. You know, it's very locally owned and operated, so we got to be sure that we're keeping the locally owned and operated so that we can help stimulate our local economy.
And they'll help you with plants and stuff.
They are amazing over there.
They'll tell you what to do.
Yeah. So what we're going to do today is talk about some plants that you can actually use indoors.
Okay.
So there's some
This is for this is parsley.
That's parsley.
We've got thyme.
Thyme.
Where's the other?
We have oregano and.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going with.
That's okay. That's okay.
I'm going with the Simon
chives.
Garfunkel song. I can't remember what the other spice we need.
So these are some really great plants that you can actually use indoors.
Okay.
So also at Jefferson Feed they sell
you can put these plants. Okay, so what do you have to put them near the window?
Window,
okay.
and you have to be sure that you're watering them accordingly. So you know, not enough water and not too much water. So you have to be sure that you're really, you know, plants can be very sensitive. I know that at my shop, you know, I'm really weird about overwatering plants. So you really can't do that. You have to be sure that you
have to look it up or ask them.
Absolutely. Or you can put your finger through to make sure that it just has moisture, but you don't want to overwater it. So what we're going to do today is to talk about, you know, the summertime. There's going to be a lot of kids out of school, you know, so you want to give them something to do. And this is a great way that you can actually show them how to do something, how to grow something, how to create something. This is a great thing for kids.
Give them a little responsibility.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about how you can do a do-it-yourself with these plants. So you take these terracotta pots, basically.
We'll move these back out of the way.
Yes, which is basically really very inexpensive. And the first thing you want to do is you want to take them and you want to put tape around it.
Oh, like you're painting the house.
Exactly.
Okay.
And you would know a lot about that, right? Now, so you put the tape around it. After you put your tape around it, what you do is you start out by painting. And you can use basically painting a paintbrush, but you can also spray paint this if you wanted to as well. So you take the paintbrush and
this is chalk paint?
This is chalk paint, but you know, you can use regular paint, but this is the paint that I really love.
Okay.
And once you use that done, you start out and you want to flip the pot upside down like this.
Yeah.
Because it makes it easier for you to be able to actually to see and easier to paint. So you start painting and you start around the rim of the paint, around the rim of the pot by painting it. And you just paint around and paint around. Once you're done with that, then what you do is you let that dry.
Okay.
You peel the tape off.
Right.
And of course, this is a design segment, so we always want to bedazzle stuff. So you want to go ahead and take some glitter and just kind of, you know, do it around the rims right here.
And they have that glitter that has the glue in it.
Absolutely, and that's exactly what that is.
Right.
Once that's done, you kind of get this pot here, which is really great. And what's really great about that is you can actually paint it the color that's inside of your house. So, you know, it's a design segment, so keeping in with the design theme by using the paint colors that are in.
This is a great use of these. You know, what's interesting too is you could take the tape and make different patterns
Absolutely.
if you wanted, or do whatever you want.
Well, you've been doing these segments way too much. You're kind of scaring me. You're kind of like taking my stuff.
What's up with this bowl?
So this is a terrarium, which is really big, you know, right now, and these are succulents. You know what succulents are?
Explain it to me.
Okay, I don't really know myself, but anyway. But you were going to answer for
I think you know what it does is if you have the water in the bottom, it soaks the water up from the bottom like a cypress tree.
And these plants last longer than actually a regular plant, so you don't have to you know, water them that much or give them that much attention. But I want to go back to this pot thing that we're doing here. So what you do is once you're finished with this, here's a little tip. You take a coffee filter.
Okay.
And the reason why you use this coffee filter, you put it at the bottom because the coffee filter actually helps to drain the water at the bottom, but it keeps the soil in. So once you do that, you take some potting soil and then you fill that up all the way, not as much, and then you do this. You take this and put this, and then you put the regular other potting soil kind of all around the plant here. And once that's done, you water it, and then it comes out looking like this, which is basically just paint, $1 pot from Jefferson Feed, and then some glitter. And, you know, like you said, you can also do other stuff. You know, if you have kids that's doing this, you can get them to write their names on it. This is a really great thing for kids to do during the summertime because it keeps them busy, keeps them out of trouble, and just kind of, you know, gives them something to do.
You got 2 for 1 today, Chet. How to move your plants indoors and how to keep your kids busy this summer.
That's true. Getting in a lot.
Thanks, Chet Pourciau. If you want this idea, you can, of course, rewatch it on our website. We'll have the link up soon. And also, get more